It is now day 4, and I didn't record anything yesterday on day 3, but I did play a little bit and get some XP and trophies. I actually finished up the Brawl Pass and got 3 bonus rewards, so I'm going to go ahead and claim that real quick. 2 super rares, not the greatest, but I mean, we'll take the resources. Obviously, I'm not going to go for the boombox. I think it's kind of a waste of gems. And then, yeah, because we get a free boombox anyway. A resource key would be nice, but I think for 80 gems, it's a bit overpriced. So we'll see what we get from the boombox. We get an alley skin. Not the greatest because we don't even have alley, but it is a cool skin. I think the graffiti ones are pretty cool. And then we get 10 credits as well. And then we get a lot of rewards from the trophy road. We get some power points and coins. And we get a chaos drop. Hopefully something good. No? Okay. Just 50 power points. Then we get a super rare brawler, which has to be Rico. So that's actually pretty awesome. We get 10 out of 10 super rare brawlers. That's really good. 100 power points, 200 coins, some more power points. And we're pretty close to unlocking Bull, even though we already have him. So that will be 120 credits, I think. I really want to push BB to 500 trophies today. And I also want to push Shelly to 500 trophies pretty soon. And then we can use the Star Rush real quick. So we get Star Drops for 15 minutes. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into Brawl Ball with BB. Alright, I think this is our last game until 500 trophies with BB. And honestly, I can probably score here. Dude, with BB, even though I'm power 9 and there's other like power 11s that I'm facing against, it's just so easy to just walk into the goal. Like, I bet I can do it here. Or just shoot it in. So I think that that is our last game until 500 trophies, if I'm correct. Nope, one more game, actually. Alright, so this is the last game until 500 trophies. Hopefully, because if we lose, it's obviously not, but... Alright, this Buster's should be dead. Alright, yeah, we'll just walk it in now. We just need to win this game for 500 trophies on BB. And I should just be able to walk it in here. So that was actually a really quick game. We still had 1:35 left. We get star player. And we should get a star drop. And that's 500 trophies. Let's go and claim all these rewards that we get. Okay, we get a legendary. And I just need like a brawler. Or even like coins or a hypercharge wouldn't be bad. Okay, Poco's hypercharge, that's not bad. I'll actually take that. There's all those trophies. We can go ahead and claim the star drop. We can go ahead and claim these credits, which we're really close to getting Byron actually, which is really nice. And then next we get our first legendary. And I know exactly which legendary I'm going to choose out of these 3. To me, the choice is obvious, but some other people might have different opinions. Even like 5 years ago, I would have picked the same brawler anyway. Alright, now that we have 2 500 trophy brawlers, I want to get Shelly up to 500 trophies. But first, I'll claim these records, which we do get a star drop for that one. And before I do anything, though, we do have a lot of resources. And I do want to upgrade some more brawlers to level 7. So we are definitely going to upgrade Nita because we got her gadget Buffy from the clip that I showed just now. Yeah, so from that clip, you see that we got a free Buffy from the Mega Quest, and we got Nita's gadget Buffy. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade her real quick. Alright, now we got her power 7, so now we can get her gadget. I know exactly which gadget I'm going to get. Bear Paws is really good, I'm not going to lie. But Faux Fur, I think, is a little bit better, especially with the gadget Buffy. So I'm going to go ahead and get that one. Now, I kind of have a tough choice on who to upgrade next. I could upgrade Buzz, El Primo, or Colt since I already have them power 4. And I think that out of these 3 brawlers, I'm definitely going to upgrade Buzz, especially since I have his cool skin. And then, obviously, we're going to get Reserve Buoy. X-Ray Shades is cool and it's good in like bushy showdown maps. But overall, Reserve Buoy is better and more versatile. So that is the gadget that I'm going to get. And then we have enough resources to upgrade one more brawler to power 7. And it probably would be better to upgrade El Primo or Colt since we have them already at power 4. But I want to pick a more fun brawler since this is my free-to-play account and this is all just about having fun. So I'm going to upgrade Mortis because he's a really fun brawler to play. And he's at 0 trophies, so we'll get him up to power 7. And obviously, actually, I don't know if it's obvious which gadget I'm going to get. They're both really good now. But in my opinion, Combo Spinner is a little bit better because it has a 9-second slower cooldown, or faster cooldown, I should say. And I'm definitely just going to go with Combo Spinner because that's my favorite one. Alright, so this is day 25 actually. I skipped lots and lots of days. I've kind of been busy and haven't been able to record as much. But I have made a little bit of progression, and of course we have a lot of freebies, so I'm going to go ahead and claim those. First up, we got the Brawl Pass, of course. We get a bunch of power points and coins and credits and gems, which is really nice. And okay, we get Byron. That is actually awesome. And out of Max, Terra, and Byron, I'm definitely picking Byron. I just think he's the best choice in my opinion. And then for the new legendary brawler, I know exactly which one I'm going to pick. I said that earlier. Definitely Crow. I love Crow. He's awesome. And even before he was really good, I think I would have still picked him because he's just one of my favorite brawlers, if not my actual favorite brawler. Okay, we get a legendary. Now, I'm hoping for a brawler, hopefully not a skin. Any, like, coins or anything would be nice, too. Okay, yeah, so coins, that's all good. And then we've got the resource key, so this is going to be awesome. I think I know which one I'm going to get, because if you look at my resources, I have a little bit more power points, and I think coins are just really useful, because you use them the most. So I'm going to get the coins, and then it's a new ranked month, so I can claim some of that. Crow, Mina, and Grom are the featured brawlers. Then we got some stuff from the trophy road. What am I saying? We get credits because we already have Bull, lots of coins, lots of power points, all the juicy stuff. So yeah, we got the Keep Brawl Alive freebies. Okay, legendary. It's just a Dyna skin, I think. Okay, yeah. Not even that cool of a skin in my opinion, but it's okay. And then finally, we get the Royal Trunk skin. And we actually get Trunk because we didn't have him yet. And that's actually going to be huge. We just get a free epic brawler. And that's actually really nice. And we get a cool skin to go along with it. And then, of course, we've got the daily freebie, which is 10 power points. And we do have a 2x trophy rush today, which I won't be videoing that part, but I think I will be able to get it in today. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. That's all the recording for today. See you on day 26. Hopefully. Alright, now it is day 25, and we have some freebies, of course, from the Keep Brawl Alive. We get a free Buffy, which is actually huge, and that's going to be really helpful, because obviously we don't have very many Buffies, because you only get the free ones. And okay, Bull's Hyper Buffy is going to be awesome. Like, we can probably max out Bull, since he's one of the better brawlers, and maybe we can max him out soon, I don't know, we'll see. And then, of course, we get the credits from the daily rewards, or daily freebies, I guess. And we actually do have a lot of power points and coins, so I do want to upgrade some brawlers. So we have a really good showdown brawler. Well, we have a couple really good showdown brawlers. We have a couple good heist brawlers, you know, Penny and Nita, of course. We got some good brawl ball brawlers, you know, we got BB and Bull. We've got some marksmen for, like, knockout, you know, we got Brock. Eve's not bad on knockout. And then we've got some throwers for, like, the wall maps, like Barley and Tick and Dynamite. Bo and 8-Bit are more heist brawlers. Poco, you know, a healer, a support for like Hot Zone. Rosa, Brawl Ball. Im's Hot Zone or Brawl Ball. Frank, Brawl Ball. Edgar, Brawl Ball or Showdown. Mortis and Buzz for Brawl Ball or Showdown. We really just have a great variety. And I'm seeing we have a couple tanks. We have a couple assassins. We have a couple healers for support, which Kit counts as a support for some reason. We have a few controllers also. And then we have a few damage dealers. And we have a few marks. Actually, we only have one marksman. So I think I'll probably upgrade one of those marksmen. And then, you know, we've got all the artilleries that we can get to power 7. We've gotten them to power 7. Today, Junior! So yeah, I do think that out of these, I mean, Bonnie's pretty good, Naughty's pretty good, and even Piper's pretty good. But B is also, she's a marksman, but she's also like a tank killer, so that's going to be pretty useful, especially in the meta where BB and Bull are still pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade B. And then for the gadget, I think Honey Molasses and Rattled Hive are good. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and get Honey Molasses because I do believe that it is a little bit better and probably just more versatile in general. And since we have such a good variety of brawlers, I think I want to upgrade Kenji since he's just one of the fun ones and he is still really good. So I'm going to upgrade him to power 7 as well. And then for his gadget, I think Hosomaki Healing is definitely going to be a lot better. Dashy Dash, again, is not a bad gadget, but I really do like Hosomaki Healing, and I think it just in general is the best gadget. Or at least it is my favorite. And we really still do have a lot of resources. So I do think I actually want to get a couple brawlers up to power 9. Alright, so just looking at the power 9 brawlers that we already have, or even higher than power 9, we have a damage dealer, and we have a support slash like assassin, which is, I mean, he's a support, but I think he's really more of an assassin. You know, we've got a damage dealer, we've got a controller, and we've got a tank. What I'm not seeing is assassin. I mean, obviously Kit is an assassin, but I really think that having an assassin like Mortis, Edgar, or Kenji, or even Buzz is going to be pretty useful. And out of those 4 brawlers, I think for ranked and just for the meta in general right now, I think Mortis is going to be the best pick because we could potentially get his Buffy maybe, his Star Buffy, but I don't know. I just think Mortis is probably the best pick right now because then we can still get his star power and his gear if we wanted to. I'm just going to go ahead and get Chester and Byron up to power 7 because I just think they're fun brawlers to play and I like them a lot, and it's going to help to have more brawlers at power 7. So there we go, got Chester at power 7. I think Candy Beans is a little bit better. I'm not necessarily a Chester player, so I don't really know. But I'm going to go ahead and get Candy Beans because it looks the best. And I see a lot of people do use that gadget. And then, of course, as I said, I want to get Byron up to power 7 as well. So there we go, and honestly, both of these gadgets are really, really good for Byron. One that I personally use is booster shots, but you could really use either one. You could use shot in the arm or booster shots. This is just the one that I prefer, which I feel like I'm saying that a lot, but really most of the time, gadgets are just ones that you prefer. All right, and I just counted, and we have 24 brawlers at power 7 or above, which is going to be really helpful for getting trophies and progression in ranked. Alright, so we just got a ton of XP and a ton of trophies from, well, I wouldn't say a ton of trophies, but we did get a lot of trophies from duels. Got a few rewards. Of course, we get coins and power points, so that's actually going to be really nice. And then, of course, we get the rewards from the Brawl Pass. We get a bunch of coins. Actually, like 2,000 is insane. I'm going to get some quests done in Showdown with Bull. Alright, so this is a bot game, but if we do really good here, I think we can get a lot of quests done, except for the win Showdown games quest, because I have to win 2 more games for that one, which obviously they can't do in a singular game. There's an 8-bit over here, which I can literally just walk towards and live, because he's barely going to shoot at me. And this is Daryl right here, which should be pretty easy to win, because it's just bots. And yeah, so we should get a lot of quests done, which is really nice. Most of the quests that we need to do actually should have be done. So yeah, we got all those. We just need a little bit more damage and to win 1 battle. And then also we need to actually defeat 9 enemies, which is possible in a singular game, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. But you know what? I'll try. Alright, just going straight into battle here. Don't need cubes, just need kills. Already I failed. I can't get... Oh, yeah. So, I mean, it's basically impossible to get 9 kills in a singular match, but I still can get a lot. Dude, bots are, like, so hard to predict what they're going to do. They just do the most random things ever. This guy's not even walking. He's just using his attack. And then just one more person, which hopefully, yeah, right there, Lumi. A 1 cube Lumi. Shouldn't be too difficult to take down, unless she just keeps running away. But it looks like she's going into the zone. Okay. Yeah, I just one-shot her. So now that should be most of our quests done. Definitely not the elimination one, but we should be pretty close. Yeah, those 3 and that one. Oh, and then our new mega quest, which is defeat 30 enemies. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of XP. But I'm actually just going to hit play again to try to get the mega quest done and that other quest done. And obviously the play again quest done. And I will see you guys after that happens, because these games aren't very eventful. It's literally just bots. Alright, so now we got all the quests done except for the mega quest, of course, which I'm not going to be able to complete for a couple more games. 114 trophies, 7,000 plus 200 XP is really nice. And then, of course, our new mega quest, which is 3 chaos drops and 3,000 XP. I'm going to go ahead and claim these credits and the super rare, but I already have all the super rare brawlers, so I get 430 credits, which is going towards Crow, and we're actually really close. We only need like 600 more, a little bit more than 600. And then, of course, we get all these juicy credits, which is 600, and we are not there yet, but we're actually like so close. It's literally just, okay. I'm going to claim those credits last, but we can get Crow right now. Like, we're so close to getting Crow. Like, even those credits don't really do anything, but... Legendary? Wait. Okay, still legendary. Just a pogo skin. Nothing crazy. Still a cool pogo skin, though, I'm not gonna lie. 1,000 gold, really nice. And then another star drop. Legendary. Okay, it's rare. But the moment that we've all been waiting for is unlocking the first legendary brawler, which is gonna be Crow. Finally, I get to see this unlock screen of Crow. I mean, of course, I already have my other account, but this is actually so huge for this account. That's actually our 4th legendary, which is insane that we already have 4 legendaries, so we should only have 1. And then, yeah, I'm not switching. I'm obviously going for Crow. And then, of course, we get to do our new epic brawler, which I think I'm honestly between Pam and Griff. None of these guys are crazy, but I think Pam is my favorite and probably the most fun and probably honestly the best. And we actually do have enough to get him up to power 9, which I'm going to go ahead and do 100%. And we have the cool Dragon Crow skin that we got earlier. We've got 2 upgrades for him now. And then I'm going to get Insta Poison, which is a little bit better, I think. Slow and Toxin used to be better, but Insta Poison with the Buffy is better now. Or not just with the Buffy, but with the rework in general is better. And then I'm not going to get a gear, and I might get a star power later. But as of now, I don't think I'm going to get a star power or a gear. And since we can only use power 9 brawlers in ranked, that's going to be really helpful. All right, and I think that that's going to be it for recording today, but I'm going to try to get lots of duels in to get some of my brawlers to high trophies. And I'll see you guys hopefully on day 26 if I'm able to record. All right, I know I said that was it for today, but we did just complete the mega quest. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock all those chaos drops and all that XP and claim the battle pass rewards. So we get star drops. Mythic's not bad. 500 coins again. 1,000 coins. And a new mega quest, which is deal 30,000 points of damage. But anyways, that is actually going to do it for today's video. If you liked, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1K subs so I can get my own creator code in Brawl Stars. I think this video is actually a little bit shorter than my previous one, but I am working on part 3, so subscribe with notifications on if you want to be notified when I upload the next one, which hopefully is soon. Keep on brawling, and I'll see you out there. Peace.